Alright, so we're about to attempt to do an R&R, remove and reinsert the standby processor. We know this is the standby processor because you have the solid green LED for standby. This is your active processor with a solid green LED on active. The question, well, the first thing we're looking at is the inhibit light is flashing, and that indicates to us that the primary processor will not transfer control to the backup processor. There are two cases in which the active processor would not transfer control. One is if your standby processor isn't fully educated with both the hardware INI and your current application, matching application header. In this case, we're not really sure exactly which one we have, so we're going to go ahead and remove this module, reinsert it, watch the educated sequence, and then see if the inhibit light goes to a solid state. Okay. So we'll do that now. I'll pop the tabs, the educated light turned off. If I were to close the tabs, the educated light would just come back to the state it was at. It takes an actual removal of the module and reinserting it to trigger from the active processor downloading the application again. So you can't just pop the tabs, you actually have to remove the module. We're going to close the tabs after he's inserted. I think the first thing we'll see is the standby light come on solid. After a few moments, the educated will start blinking green.
So he's learning right now, he's educating himself. Yes.
Well, right now, he did his own internal boot sequence to determine he was healthy. But right now he was waiting for the active processor to recognize he'd been reinserted. So he's not always checking every slot all the time. But he did find him, told him to go into standby mode, and now he's educating him. So he's now fully educated, our inhibit light's still on, and so that indicates that we must have a locked variable on P2.
Which would make sense.
We can check that.